good thing is we can apply a lot of pressure here. Now if we run into a board clear here against SP control, I think we lost the game. Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Lenny and you're watching Lenny TV. Today we will be playing an Abzan Lifegain anti-mono red or anti-aggro list. I discovered this deck as I was watching YouTube. Merchant played this list and I changed a few cards in it, but it's basically Merchant's list, and we are going to see how this deck performs in the ladder right now. I'm not even platinum, as you can see I'm gold tier 2, but nonetheless this deck has a really high win percentage right now, for at least for me, and I think you will have a lot of fun trying it out on the ladder right now. It has really a lot of synergy, like the whole deck just synergizes with all of its pieces in some way. And yeah, it's pretty insane synergy, to be honest. So don't forget to press the like, drop a subscribe, hit the bell. It would really help me out if you do that. And one last thing you could do is run the video all the way to the end. That way you can help me a little bit with watch time, and that is really helping a lot with the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, let's just without further ado, let's get right into the deck explanation. As always, I hope you enjoy this one. Hello everyone, we're in the deck builder and I'm going to briefly explain what this deck is all about. So we have the typical Explorer package here in the form of 4 Branch Walker, 4 White Growth Walker, 4 Rangers, and we have the strongest turn 1 forest drop there is, Llanowar Elves, and we run the Explorer package with a lot of cards that allow us to gain a lot of life. And we want that because of Resplendent Angel. We play 4 copies of Resplendent Angel, and at the beginning of your end step, if you gain 5 life a turn, you will create a 4/4 Serra Angel, and that's really, really good. Now, the original list from Merchant included some more of Ixalan's Binding. I cut some of those, and I put in 2 Oath of Kaya, and I cut 1 Lyra and replaced it with 1 Tolsimir because I really like wolves, and it has a really good tempo enter the battlefield effect against aggressive decks, gaining us life, removing a creature. But otherwise, we have this as our early game, right? Elves into walkers into Lifegain. We have some removal in the form of Oath of Kaya, Ixalan's Binding, Settle the Wreckage. And the rest is just Angel, 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 Lyra giving all of them lifelink, Shalai buffing all of them up and giving them hexproof, and Resplendent Angel creating a ton of angels. And it synergizes really well with Ajani, giving everything vigilance. Plus, his +1 is not useless. In this case, we can gain life and put down some counters. So both of his loyalty abilities are really, really strong in this deck. And we have 3 Sorins here, giving our whole board lifelink. And he can gain some life as well. 1 life or 1 damage, 1 life gained. Plus we can bring back Resplendent Angel. And if we have plussed him once, we can even bring back Lyra. So this is a very synergistic mid-range anti-aggro list. And we are going to look how this deck performs in the ladder right now. Now my win percentage is crazy high right now. And I think you will enjoy this deck as well if you play it in the ladder. So let's just jump right into some games. Alright, our first opponent is QGTGQ. Playing as the Fairy. That might be mono red. That is a pretty good hint that we are playing against mono red. And against mono red we have a pretty good deck. Alright, this is a keepable one, but we don't have nothing on turn 1. Nothing on turn 2. So let's take a mulligan here. Alright, I like this one better. We will keep this land, so we have a pretty good curve. We can play something on turn 2. We can play Angel on turn 3, followed up by a Johnny. And that's a pretty strong curve right there. Right, Sunpetal Grove into Murfolk Branch Walker. Alright, this is not mono red. Yep, we are going to keep the White Growth Walker here. It's actually really sweet. Now, we might run into a board clear here. Let's see what the fairy player is up to here. Looks like... Oh, he's here. See his cards light up. Alright. Thank God they added the flicking. Otherwise, what would I do here? Looks like... Did he miss a land drop here? Is he salty? Does he miss the land drop? Oh, right, he just roped for no reason here. Alright, I want to really find another land. If I find another land next turn, this is the best turn, best play, sorry. So we will punch him for free, play the Resplendent Angel. Now next turn we can explore if we pick up another land. Ooh, Narset coming down, so Resplendent Angel staying alive. Can kill off Narset. Let's see what he reveals here. If it's a board clear, we are not going to Unmoored Ego. Ooh, we pick up an Aura. Yeah. This is an Explore for sure. The sad part is we don't actually create an angel. The good thing is we can apply a lot of pressure here. Now if we run into a board clear here against Esper Control, I think we lost the game. Anyway. Let's just try. Oath of Kaya, that's not a board clear. It's pretty good. I'm fine with that. Ooh, Soaring coming here. That's so good. Alright, we play a Johnny first. We will buff up all our creatures. We will attack with all of them. Punch him down to 6 life. So we threaten lethal next turn. Johnny also giving Vigilance, which is really good. I mean, there is no hasters here from the fairy, but still. Another Oath of Kaya. Alright. He has to kill off one of the branch walkers. Right? Yeah. Alright, that's 9, that's 4. We have lethal here. So just attack.
I have to light the way.
Bam! First win against an Esper player. Looking pretty good. Alright, our next opponent is Tanilus, playing as Tezzeret. Interesting. And we are going to keep this. We have only 2 lands, but with elves and 2 Jadelight Rangers that are playable if the elf survives. This is a keeper. Ooh, and a walker. We pick up a walker here. Alright, elves on turn 1. That's really beautiful. This is Mardu. Interesting. We play the walker first here. Pass the turn. Let's hope that he doesn't kill the walker here. I think the walker stays alive here. I mean, this color combination has so much removal that I think one of these has to die here, right? Franco. Alright. So we will play Jadelight Ranger here 100%. Find another land and Oath of Kaya. Perfect. That's so perfect. Alright. Play this tapped, attack with the White Walker. Now he will attack with Krenko, but we can finish Krenko off with Oath of Kaya next turn. So I'm not concerned really about the Raptor. I will never block the Raptor. I will just take 1 damage every turn. And Krenko, he can attack here. I can even block with the Jadelight. But I think the best thing is to play off of Kaya. Next turn. Ooh, Reckless Rage coming down. That's interesting. He will create a 3/3. Now that's a pretty good Oath of Kaya target as well. Gird for battle. Alright, Krenko will create 3 tokens. Now I cannot or can no longer play Oath of Kaya. So what is the play here? Right, I think we need a blocker against Krenko here, or the 4/4. So we will play Lyra the Dawnbringer here. And Lyra is a huge force to be reckoned with. 5/5 first strike with lifelink. That's the most badass angel ever. So we will play Lyra Dawnbringer here 100%. At 3 mana there is a lot of removal still. Cast down doesn't work, but Bedevil could be a thing here. That's double black red, right? So Bedevil could be an answer. Ooh, he shocks in Sacred Foundry. There could be heroic reinforcements. No. It's Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, and he can return his Raptor Hatchling for 1. And I think he will do that. Alright. Alright. Alright, he attacks first. So we will block Krenko here. And we will block one of the 1/1s. Krenko is gone. Now, he can revive Krenko here. Maybe that's his plan. But if he revives Krenko here, we can just finish off Sorin. Yeah, he revives Krenko. Alright, so how do we do this? We have 5, 6. Right, we shock this one in. We Oath of Kaya. Now the question is, do we kill Sorin or Krenko? We kill Krenko here because we can attack Sorin anyways, but we cannot remove Krenko as easily if we Oath of Kaya on the Sorin. So we explore here. We attack here. We finish off Sorin in the air. We have a lot of health, and we will just see what happens here, I guess. Now, he has 6 1/1 tokens, and there might be some cards that buff all the tokens and swing for a huge amount here. But we are at almost 30 health, so I'm not really concerned about him buffing up the tokens. And I think at this point, we pretty much won the game. Notice I changed the avatar because I had to restart right after the first game. Because the annoying buzzing sound was just here after one game. That's just insane, so restart. Hopefully I don't have to restart after this again. But I think we got this one in the bag. And this deck is crushing ladder right now. It's amazing. I think you will be amazed at the win rate of this deck. It's truly insane. I think I won like 9 games when I win if I win this one, lost 1, something like that. So this deck is truly crushing right now. It's really good against mono red. It's really good against other aggressive strategies, as you can see here. And it's really good against mono blue if you manage to bring a Lyra on the field. There is nothing they can do about that. The only thing you have to watch out for is... Oh my god, yeah. Alright, this is a Johnny turn for sure. We have 3 mana left, so we will play another Walker first. And he will rope us here. But yeah, as I was saying, so with Lyra you have a really good chance against mono blue as well. First, she gains you a ton of life. If you have a Johnny, she has Vigilance, so she can attack and block. And the really amazing part is that you only have to watch out for dive down. Once she's on the field, the only thing you have to worry about is the opponent buffing his cards to greater health than 5, so Lyra can't first strike, punch them down. It's the only thing you have to worry about. Otherwise, this deck has a pretty good matchup against can have a pretty good matchup against the control decks as well, because we can snowball out of hand really quickly. Alright, Johnny coming down, we will minus him, buff up all our creatures. Oh, maybe he's baiting us. We'll only attack with Lyra. I don't need to win immediately here. I think he disconnected or left the game. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, pretty insane deck right now. The original list is from Merchant, or at least that's the list where I have it from. I will of course link his video to his deck, and I made a few changes, right? I changed a few removal tools. I don't really like Ixalan's Binding right now in the meta, because Teferi can bounce bindings, and that feels really bad. They get their full life, I don't know, Hero of Dominaria back, or full loyalty better, and I don't really like that, so no Ixalan's Binding. Now if they bounce Oath of Kaya, I'm fine with it. So that's a change I made. And there is the concede, the auto concede, because he left the game. Another win in our pocket, and let's go to the next one. Alright, our next opponent is Brusk, playing as the Fairy. And this might be mono red. And we have a pretty good hand. We have 2 white sources for the Angel. We have a playable 2-drop. And we have really good 4-drops. We have a really good removal. And this is mono white, and against mono white, Settle the Wreckage is a beast of a card. We don't have 2 green sources. I will put this one into the graveyard. It's too slow, and I want to get another forest right now. So this is a Zorius aggro. It's interesting. So next turn there is the possibility of... I will block this, because if he has the Adanto's Adanto First Fort? What is it called? Legion's Landing. If he has Legion's Landing, then he can flip it. Ooh, that's a huge tempo swing. But I think I will just replay the Angel.
I'll protect you.
And we just need 1 more land, then we can settle his board, and we can just attack his Teferi in the air next turn. Alright, so this is an Angel, 100%. We will just replay the Angel. We are still at 19 life, so the tempo loss is not the end of the world. Mr. Finale coming down, I don't care. Alright. It's looking good. We will finish off the Fairy here. We will maybe block something here.
I got this.
If he decides to attack. And we have we are looking great here. This might turn out to be another win. Yeah, there is Legion's Landing, see? So if he could have flipped that, that would have been really bad for us. Because this generates a lot of value. Alright, he only attacks with the Sentry. The good thing is he will attack with everything next turn, so we will bait him into Settle the Wreckage here. Yeah, we will attack here. We will kill off his Teferi.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
And then we will just pass. And he will attack with everything, because now he wants to flip his Legion's Landing. And then we will Settle the Wreckage. So a smart player would only attack with 3 creatures,
I march into battle,
but he might attack with 4. Because I think Brusk is not the smartest lamp in the universe.
I believe in you.
Alright, so do you attack with 4 or do you attack with 3 creatures? Of course he attacks with 4, because that's how the mono white player brain works. If the opponent is tapped out with the creatures and he only has 4 mana, of course I'm going to swing with everything, losing everything to Settle the Wreckage here. So the sad thing is he transforms the Legion's Landing into the first. Right, we have 4. If we have 5, we can play Walker and Ranger. So we will shock this in. Play the Walker. Ah, we cannot play the Ranger. Because we don't have 2 green sources. We will attack Gideon here. That was totally my bad. Here I am talking about Brusk's brain and his low capacity. Making fun of him. I don't know why I did that. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I can play Walker and Ranger and I don't even have enough green sources for that. Making me look like a real idiot.
I will lend you my strength.
What an idiot I am sometimes. Alright, he attacks with 2 for 8 and I will just let this through. If we draw another green source, we are ready to rumble, man. We are ready to go. Looks like he has... yeah, he has the Tribunal. And he uses it on the Walker. Alright. Understandably, that's a pretty scary thing to face here. Alright, we will play a Johnny. And the Johnny is really clutch here.
Be steadfast in all your ways.
Because we can buff up both of my angels, and there is a concede. And with vigilance, we can just kill off his Gideon, punch him in the face. And there is no way out of him. For him. And another win for the deck. It's pretty good. Hey, Lenny here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Smash that bell, drop a like, and subscribe. Now I will leave you with a choice. The top video is my recommendation for you, and the bottom one is from YouTube. Now go check them out and tell me which one you enjoyed more.